What a morning. What a morning. Well, okay. The internet phenomenon planking involves people taking pictures of themselves lying face down in strange locations. But take a look at this Australian news clip.
Now to the new craze that has some people stiffening their bodies and others just scratching their heads. But police are warning about the risks of planking after a man was charged for striking the pose on a police car.
It's simple enough to join in. There are only a few basic rules to follow. After lying face down, expressionless, you need to straighten your arms and legs and point your fingers and toes. Before you know it, you're one of the growing number of people planking. And if you're a serious planker, you'll need to name your plank and then post a photo of it on Facebook. The possibilities are endless. The office plank, the boat plank, the blue collar plank, the clothesline plank. And for those who like to plank in numbers, there's the double plank, the synchronised plank, and even planking with pets. There are some high-profile plankers.
I'm not sure about the post-match celebration. There is obviously a message here.
But in the quest to outplank others, it seems some participants are lying on a fine line. Police in Gladstone weren't impressed by this young planker. They've charged him with being found on a police establishment without lawful excuse. It's prompted this warning from the Grand Master of the plank.
I believe the reason he did get arrested was because he attempted a plank that had already been done.
And with planking now attracting practitioners of all ages, it seems this won't be just any passing fad. That is, of course, until they come up with another name for being just plain old bored. Travis McNamara, 10 News.
Well, joining us now, actually planking on us now, is Quiz, who is a member of the Planking Society of Jamaica.
Planking Society. Quiz, how are you doing? Good morning.
I'm good, fancy cat.
So what do you think of this planking thing bring from here? Why?
Look here now. One day, in my Dream Team member group on BlackBerry, I see a picture of PP, Yush promoter, planking on the cubicles.
Okay.
On top of cubicle dividers. And then I look and I see Carlos, Wet and Wild promoter, planking on a couch or something. I said, hold on, what is this planking thing? I go on Twitter, I say plank, you know, randomly through Twitter. So I said, I Google it, Wikipedia, see planking, aka the lying down game. I said, let me try this thing. And within 24 hours, apparently, I was a planking ambassador of Jamaica.
Yeah. That is the thing about Jamaica. As America sneeze, we catch the cold. Probably if you had gone deep, you'd realized back in the days on the slave ship, I saw them pack the slaves.
All right, let me tell you. Let me tell you something. Let me explain something. And that's actually one of the main reasons. Right, this is one of the main reasons why I was anxious to come on this morning, because I mean, planking is so inane. It's so silly. You know what I mean? It brings a smile to people's faces, so why not do it? If you plank safely, which is what we stress, plank safely, you don't want to fall.
Someone die from it?
Because he was drunk at 7 o'clock in the morning and fell off the 7th story of a balcony. Anyway,
one incident.
The game started as a lying down game in England. And that was...
England or
no, in England in 1997.
Okay.
Right? And then it progressed, it, you know, flew like wildfire through. Korea was called the playing dead game. Okay. And you know, other places, a lying down, face down game, whatever. And then finally made it to Australia, where obviously two men who had more clout than the youth them in England call it planking. Now, the first thing that I thought of when I saw planking wasn't slave ships or anything like that. It was the exercise, you know, the planking exercise. You know what I mean? And if you're going to get that deep into, you know, slave ships because of the positioning, then you have to say, what about astronauts? Astronauts have to lie down straight when taking off. You know, then you have soldiers standing at attention. You know, the planking, I mean, there's a whole lot of things
so
you
your
can compare it to.
your focus is the lighter side. Apart from planking on IT and Fanscat this morning, I think that's the first time she has ever planked on IT and Fanscat. Where else? What's the craziest place you have planked? foreign first.
Oh, I'm telling you that this is 2 weeks ago.
Okay, okay.
2 weeks ago, I see the planking thing.
Okay.
And in 24 hours.
Yeah, that was it.
And I was like, whoa, I mean, it blew my mind how it spread. Yeah. But this is how it spread across the world before.
I did a little bit of planking here. I did it once and I put it on my phone right there. So does this work?
Well, the thing is, where is that? In the makeup room?
No, this is
in the kitchen?
At one of my friends' house.
All right, well, this is the thing.
Can you get it?
Yeah, them can get this. See that right there? Right there.
Right. No, the thing is that people don't understand about planking. The first plank that I ever did was on a couch at Phase 3 with Delano Forbes sitting in front of me.
Oh.
Right? Now, because the thing that stuck out in my head when I read about it, it said the more public the place and the more people around and the more interesting the plank, the better.
So could it be, say call it your planking.
The headline plank.
Can we get
yes, this is a headline plank. Call it Dillian. Live on Smile Jamaica. Take a picture of it.
So when I plank, I mean, I go to places where, I mean, the ultimate plank I haven't pulled off yet.
Which is that?
Well, if I tell you, then you know what I went to Barbican Circle and plank with all the cars in traffic driving past, and I mean, people are like, WTF, right?
Whoa.
Don't know,
but you know, I don't know if it could be used in demonstrating. It would be like a passive way to demonstrate. Like you're upset about something, everybody park them car, go on top and just plank.
Yeah.
So you see a whole street full of people planking on top of their cars.
So wait till you see what the dream team going to do.
Okay, so it's gonna be a quiz day.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Planking on a police car. We see a police car on the street.
Yeah, I mean things like that. You don't want to get in trouble. You know what I mean? You don't want to get in trouble. You don't want to hurt yourself.
Right.
It's just silly. Every time you see a plank, it looks so stupid that you just laugh. You know what I mean? And it's fun. Look how many people doing it.
People are trying to outdo the other person. So maybe my little planking pan a stool, a joke.
Well, I mean, the more, look at there, a Low Shoe Shan plank. I mean, I went to Low Shoe Shan and jumped on the,
I went to Low Shoe Shan
and jumped on the cash belt.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I would do that too if I can afford to pay for what I have bought there. You know, just start plank on the cash register belt. It's a good way if you say, boy, I'm not no money. I might have to try that. Anybody who plank on the cash register.
You can check out planking if you're not sure exactly what it is. You can check out planking, Plank Jamaica on Facebook, which my friend Dub created, made me administrator. Like, all right, I'll take it with a grain of salt or whatever. Follow Plank Jamaica on Twitter. You can follow me to check my planking out Quizlet. Also planksociety.com. There's a whole
Did I hear somebody say fancy cat for plank? Go on, fancy cat. I believe so fancy cat can't really plank.
Let's see.
Go on, I'm saying.
Plank.
Go fancy. Go fancy. Oh.
Yes, position is very important.
Kind of look light, I know.
Nicely done.
Hey, listen, Chris pointed out earlier that you should plank safely. So don't plank on top of police cars, especially if the police car is in an emergency.
Yeah, no, my first plank, what I wanted to do is planking halfway through during midday traffic. But my friend Paula, big up Paula, said, next thing you know, Carrie, on Star the next day, mad white woman gets run over and halfway through doing some crazy things.
So you see, don't plank in halfway through, don't plank on police cars, don't plank on X6, especially if the color is black or blue.
No, especially.
Don't plank, you have to be very careful when you plank these days. Alright, you can plank up at Garden House outside, you know, passively demonstrate.
It's a good way for demonstrate, you know. So when we demonstrate again, instead of a burn car and
flash mob,
tire and the road, just plank.
Just plank.
Everybody just lay down the road.
Plank your message, you know, and take it from like the top of a hotel or something.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know, like, see, in relationship, if my lady upset with me, she just plank. I mean, no, I mean, she not going to sit down and
I don't want to know nothing about that plank.
If I walk home and see she planking on the dinner table, no dinner. You know, like she say, all right, that's it. That's it, you know what I mean?
But if she planking on the stove, then maybe.
Planking on the stove, well, a hot night.
And if she planking her clothes certain time at night, well, that is it.
Oh my
so planking is taking over in Jamaica. Chris is here with us this morning. If you just, you miss fancy cat planking. But Cat, I think I said it earlier, if you plank on a scale, I think it must impact the weight, or the weight that the scale shows. So Cat, Plank on a scale.
Scale, I guess, to be continued.
So, Chris, how far you plan to take this? I mean, how far you plan to take this?
A lot of people complain about it, you know, especially about the whole reference to the slave ship, especially Americans. But, you know, my thing is, it's not going to last long. It's a very silly fad.
And
you know, it's a lot of fun. It's light. You know, I'm sure that in 2 weeks we're going to move on to something else.
That's right. Think
but
light.
for now, just plank as much as you can.
Yeah.
Plank, plank, plank.
Yes.
Think light.
Safely.
Plank
Safely.
Plank on a bus whilst in the water swimming, that would be very memorable.
That's right. Go to Mavis Bank and take a plank.
That was Chris, member of the Planking Society of Jamaica.
Yes.
Now remember, if you're going to plank, as I said earlier, plank responsibly. Up next to play.